don't you just love when one of the biggest companies in the entire world decides what your child should and should not be taught? Well, apparently Minecraft isn't just a game anymore because it's being used as a way to push propaganda to kids, as now this free Good Trouble DLC has blown up on social media because it explores the global civil rights movements. You meet change makers and they are getting destroyed over this. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community, my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, yes, I do think that people should learn about people in the world like Gandhi and Rosa Parks and John Lewis, but at the proper times, in the proper places, like, I don't know, in school. That's what school's supposed to be for, is education and not indoctrination. But we know what's happening to the public education system. Though, apparently, Minecraft has taken it upon themselves to now push a Good Trouble DLC, which is not going over well for them. So I did a little bit of digging into this topic, and apparently they tried this last year. In 2025, they released the Lessons in Good Trouble official trailer over on YouTube. It's sitting at only 149,000 views, 718 likes to 3.6k dislikes. But this year, they've reposted it. They've tried to get it more traction, and apparently it's worked for them because in 24 hours, it has hit 31 million views. This has gone mega viral on social media, and basically everybody is wrecking this. It got so bad for them that they had to lock down the comments. They were hiding replies, and it looks like they really don't know how to handle this situation. So keep in mind, this isn't just like a set of skins. It is like a mini DLC where you can go into this certain created section of the game, and then you're like getting on the bus with Rosa Parks and you are protesting with John Lewis. Like, it's very questionable content, that's for sure. The moral of the story apparently is teach young children about these individuals. And again, there's a proper place, there is a proper time, but are we really expecting this in Minecraft? No, like nobody expects Rosa Parks to be going and fighting the Ender Dragon. It's supposed to be entertainment. This is the problem with a lot of activists in the video game industry. They use video games as a vessel to push propaganda, and that is happening right here, right now, and they've been completely caught in 4K. I think it is insane that they are doing this, that they are trying to say what they should and should not be teaching your child, and this is like their big decision and what they think kids should be learning. Now, they off the bat were getting destroyed for this. They only left the comment section open for a little while, and at first they decided to hide comments. If you click the hidden replies tab on the post, as you can see, there's a lot of people saying, oh, Jesus Christ, this shit again. They're talking about, peak micro slop. We're not even talking about a lot of like racist comments, and they clearly did this because of Black History Month, though I don't think that the corpo propaganda is really working anymore. People are sick and tired of the corpo pandering and virtue signaling. I did talk about Halo doing the same thing yesterday. So Microsoft is going really hard at Black History Month, really every year now. They are definitely the #1 company that is criticized these days when it comes to the certain months that they are pushing and promoting and talking about. But as you can see, they were hiding responses, but it got to be too many too quickly, so they locked the comments down. But the comments that were already made are still there. Why are you embracing cringe? You are a cult trying to get the kids to indoctrinate them with left-wing ideologies to further your own political propaganda. Are you kidding? This is a game geared towards kids. Keep the propaganda out of it. Typical post-notch Minecraft moment. Had to double check check that this was the real Minecraft account. And there are actually quite a few posts questioning if this is a response to what is happening in the United States with ICE. I don't believe that because this was posted around the same time last year. It's clearly for Black History Month, but I do think that the activists that actually work at Microsoft and are working on Minecraft thought to themselves, oh yeah, this is great timing. What a coincidence. This lines up perfectly. But I don't think they intentionally posted it because of what is happening with ICE. I just think that it is a coincidence that they agreed with and they were like, wow, this is amazing material. Why did you not do this for Gaza? See, no matter what you do and no matter what you say, there's always going to be posts made like this. And I know that this one is clearly a joke, but there are always going to be people that legitimately agree with this, that think that this is real and go, yeah, why didn't they? Because if you're not going to push propaganda for every event that happens in every month that happens, well, there's always going to be someone not happy with you. This is just indoctrination for children. This is profoundly evil. Who funded the development of this Minecraft propaganda DLC? This is just indoctrination for children. This is profoundly evil. What? This came out of nowhere. Keep this stuff away from our children, please. This is the most dystopian thing I have ever seen. Yeah, Minecraft is supposed to be a survival crafting game. You're supposed to be able to defeat dragons, and you're supposed to be able to, I don't know, raise sheep and feed sheep and pigs and cows and cook food. Like, you're not supposed to be putting real world human beings into an experience like this. There are plenty of games out there that do feature very intense, adult, mature political themes. Look at something like BioShock and how it was inspired by Ayn Rand's work. Yes, I understand that happens, but that's clearly not geared towards kids. In this case, this is like an E for everyone game that millions, hundreds of millions of people and children have played before. And I get that even from kindergarten and on, kids are learning about things like kindness and fairness and sharing, things like that. But to sit here and promote the civil rights movement in a game for young kids, it's just very weird to me. It's just really icky. And again, this is not supposed to be a classroom. It is supposed to be a piece of entertainment and escapism. I do not want my child exposed to this BS. Hey, just wondering, is this an out of season April Fool's joke? Like, yeah, kids can't even read the word apartheid, never mind having to explain to them what it actually is. It's just so weird that there were clearly multiple adults that sat down and thought to themselves, this is a great idea. Really? Nobody questioned it? This is the big problem that is happening in basically every company. It's toxic positivity. It's a nice, awesome, fun workplace where nobody ever questions another person's work because they don't want to be attacked. They don't want to be deemed as toxic. They don't want to be fired and say that they're, oh, targeting someone and bullying them. Like, they don't want to be accused, so they shut up and allow this content to be created. Maybe if you didn't hire in this like echo chamber and you didn't create an echo chamber at work, maybe somebody would have taken a step back and gone, this might not be like the right move. Maybe this just isn't a particularly great idea. And keep in mind, this is the first year in several years that Microsoft has declined releasing their diversity reports. So, doesn't seem like they're really standing for the things they used to because they've lost so much money on it over the past couple of years. So, yeah, definitely an interesting situation, one that Minecraft and, of course, Microsoft are getting absolutely annihilated for on social media, and rightfully so. So, I'll be keeping my eye on this. I don't think there's going to be any other news. They clearly know what is happening. They clearly have to know the response that has taken place on social media. They did release this last year, just didn't gain a lot of traction. This year it has, and man, oh man, does it look rough for Microsoft. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this important important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.